stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
Young on 3rd and 2. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Now Young on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And Young's throw there incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10.
Short throw there, caught by Thomas.
And this is going to be another 1st down, as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Young. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Flush to his right. And this will be caught at the 30. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. From the red zone now, Stafford. Flushed out right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Extra point up and through. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. He's going to wind up and air it out. Now he's loose at the 40.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looking to throw, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw, Young.
Got a man, that's Leggett.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That one completes illegal.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And that is going to clang off the upright. But, folks, there are penalty flags on the field. And this could be a roughing call. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position.
And got his man complete. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, 75 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. There he goes, left side. Down to the 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, 75 yards. And the Rams are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Young working out of the gun. It's caught. Tompkins. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Young to throw it. Got a man. That's Liggett.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 19. Here's Young from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out and get just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
155 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Hubbard will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to throw now. Young being chased out left. And he's going to be taken down. He's sacked on the final play of this third quarter. So a little extra time to ponder this third and goal as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
They're going to try and run. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
Now inside the 25. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10.
A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that is incomplete here.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Here's Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
The point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now Well, they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Young will set to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by a Keller Witherspoon. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Baseball me, medium skin tone.
Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Young on 3rd down. On the move to his and a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it in that big return.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Stafford now to throw. Flush to his right.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 4th and short. They had the ball right at the midfield stripe. Was curious what they were going to do. Turns out going for it, the good play.
Reminded me of a conversation we had yesterday before this game where you said, you know, it's interesting about the NFL nowadays. Oftentimes in short yardage situations, they throw the ball. In the old days, they would run it. That was an old school call right there.
Now 2nd and 4.
Now Stafford rolling to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
This now a 3rd and 4. Young going to give it up on the touch pass. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.